the localization and affordability of these ICTs. SITA will play a critical role in ensuring that our technology platforms are operating in a secure manner that instills confidence.
The content of my talk here today is going to be structured into three phases. I'll begin with a personal story, the way that we transform the image that we see here today is through innovation. But not the same innovation that we've been using for the past 100 years. It's innovation that is about disrupting the industries. We find ourselves in a unique situation today, not just in South Africa, but in Africa. The unique situation that we find ourselves here today is that Africa is no longer playing catch up with the rest of the world. Africa changes the world. You start believing it better. I'm deeply curious. How do aeroplanes work? What causes them to fly? You know, one of those kids, I know we have parents in the room here. You know, one of those kids who just don't stop asking questions. And sometimes you as a parent can't answer them. But in my curiosity, I can barely read at this stage. I do, I eventually learn how aeroplanes work and what causes them to fly. But
Cluza did. In the township of Mthatha. And his family certainly wasn't wealthy. But he studied hard in school, and as a teenager, he invented his own rocket fuel and won all kinds of awards. And I got to meet SITA in South Africa 2 years ago, and I got to see him again today. And he just graduated from Harvard University in the United States. And he's been developing new energy technologies to power Africa
can we please slow the video
save
down?
our planet.
The audio is terrible. It's making the first lady sound like
And then dreams and start working to become whatever you want to be in this life. That's what SITA Cluza did. He grew up in the township of Mthatha, and his family certainly wasn't wealthy. But he studied hard in school, and as a teenager, he invented his own rocket fuel and won all kinds of awards. And I got to meet SITA in South Africa 2 years ago, and I got to see him again today. And he just graduated from Harvard University in the United States, where he's been developing new energy technologies to power Africa and save our planet. And then there's this other guy I know from the US. He was the son of a single mother whose father left his family when he was just 2 years old. And as a teenager, he didn't always make the best decisions. But then he got serious about his schoolwork. Went to college and law school, became a civil rights lawyer, and a professor and a politician. And today, you might know that guy as my husband, Barack Obama, the President of the United States. You see, proof of what the legendary South African President Nelson Mandela once said. Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world.
But today I just sat and I listened and I was inspired and I was moved because, I think often one of the challenges that we have in our lives is we just think it's a bit too far. We think it's a little impossible for us. But you have showed us through your journey some of the words that you use which I think resonate with us. Disruptive innovator, ruthless curiosity. And these are words that you've given a name to, but you were just living it at the time. Looking back, you've given us a map that we can use to move forward. And I think everybody here, he's a young man, he's 26, he's the future and all of that, and some of you might be thinking you've missed your boat, but I read something somewhere the other day. I know. I read something somewhere the other day, and it's always stood with me, and it says, it's never too late to become what you might have been. So please embrace this embrace this message, and you all still have a journey, and you all still have a Jupiter to seek. So, Sia, thank you very much indeed for reigniting and lighting our fuel and our fire. We're very grateful that you came back home, because I think this continent has a remarkable future because of remarkable young men such as you. So
we need to be able to build an integrated digital platform where we can be able to launch services across different departments of government. We are saying we need to deliver on the expectations or targets as set by the National Development Plan and the current NTSF. We need to develop the fit-for-purpose goods and services specification. That is the area where the state information technology is struggling at this point in time. And we are struggling in that area because we need to have specifications that we don't have things like what you call it, council tenders and the like. But we are working hard on that one. And in order to deliver all of those, which in simple terms is an efficient government, we need to leverage on social media for citizen engagement. That simply means we need to improve our communication with our stakeholders. We need to use technology to effectively engage the citizen, the business, and even in government-to-government communication.